This podcast is made for you. Believe everything we say is true. 1722.
1722.
Welcome to 1722. We talk shit about everything and we don't take shit from nobody.
We don't take shit from nobody.
Wow, you kind of sound like the guy that went after me the other night.
Oh wow, what a great way to start. Look at that.
Shout out Shorty. He was a nice guy.
Yeah,
he was cool.
You're just diving right into it, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Well, no, that's what it sounded like to me. So I just thought about. You know what's funny, and I hope this isn't a knock to him because to me this is like actually quite a bit of some praise. You know who he sounds like?
Who?
Ernest.
Oh yeah.
Like that's all I could think the entire time.
Know what I mean?
Yeah. I was just waiting for him to say that, or like Ernest P. Worrell.
Mm-hmm.
Know what I mean, Vern?
Yeah. Oh, I can totally see that.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll move on from him. Tyus obviously is here as well. We don't have a way of really introducing him in the intro yet. I think maybe we need to.
Yeah, so you gotta have your own part. So we need to come up with something after mine, or in between. Which one? In between or after? Welcome to 1722. And then something for him.
Welcome to 1722, where we talk shit about everything and Tyus. Oh yeah, I don't know.
I'm trying to think like and Tyus.
What'd you do?
Oh, there we go. Where we talk shit about everything, and then just like and Tyus.
And then Tyus doesn't take shit from nobody.
They say we don't take shit from nobody. Tyus is here.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, yeah.
We'll figure it out. The next one.
Yeah.
You know, we'll let him.
We'll be brainstorming. Obviously, I guess elephant in the room. We're in my room.
Yeah.
We're not outside because we wanted to change it, see how this would work. Because the last setup has just been a lot harder for Blake.
Yeah.
So
it's caused some video issues, and I want to see if maybe this will be better. This may not be a guaranteed every single time because it's also not the most convenient.
Yeah, my bed's up against the wall. I had to take a dresser out, everything else. But yeah, we're in here.
But it shows that we care, and that's what's important.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Also, we apologize for the last episode because, like he said, the visual did not work. So you'll have to, that's the only Spotify one for now.
Yeah. But hopefully the one after that. Hopefully, I'll have a better chance.
Yeah.
So, and then this one, at least for video, I can make it work. Mm-hmm. Rather it looks great or not. That's TBD.
Yeah. TBD.
Yeah. So I guess should we just go into me talking about that? Get that out of the way.
Yeah, might as well.
All right. So yeah, it's Sunday night, which was 2 nights ago. Did stand up for the first time, and it was the scariest. One of the most, exhilarating, feeling like I've seen a ghost for 5 minutes straight.
So I got a question real quick.
Yeah.
The last episode, we pretty much talked about...
Yes. I edited all that out, by the way.
All right.
Because
I'm the audio engineer. I am not the editor, so I did not know that.
Even though it was all jokes, but basically I went into heel mode about me doing stand-up before I ever did it. And
yeah, we got a little off the rails.
Now that I've done it and had to be face-to-face with these comedians, I'm like, I probably shouldn't say those things because it might fuck me up later on.
Yeah.
But we'll leave this in just because it's funny.
And one day, you will hear it on an unreleased episode or something. 100%.
We'll give you a live episode.
Right. Yeah. So I immediately walked off stage and ran outside.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't take how I was feeling afterwards. And I was probably out there for 5 minutes by myself, I would say. And I was literally just hitting my vape, looking at the ground, bent almost all the way over, it's cold as fuck.
Yeah.
But I couldn't even feel it, my body was racing with such crazy adrenaline.
Yeah.
And it's like that feeling when you are in a fight and someone pisses you off so bad, like you're so angry that somehow you're out of breath before anything even happens because your heart's racing so fast, adrenaline is pumping.
It's called obesity.
Yeah, maybe Tyus doesn't relate to that. I don't know. But that's how I feel.
Say what you're talking about, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Obesity, not so much.
Yeah.
Look at me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know. Maybe I just have heart issues.
Yeah.
Same, yeah.
But that feeling is how I felt, but not angry. It was like happiness. It was the craziest thing I've ever felt in my entire life. Like, I've been drunk as a man could be, and it doesn't feel that way. I've been high on a couple different things. That doesn't feel that way. Sex, I love sex. Sex doesn't even feel that good. It was the craziest thing I ever felt. But
how many times do you want to do it again now?
I mean,
do you want to do it again?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely. Because I want to get better at it.
Yeah. Hone the craft.
Right. And I really do enjoy it. And I like the idea of making people laugh. And it's also good for the podcast. And it's fun.
Yeah.
And I like writing jokes and then seeing them happen and seeing people react to them. Mm-hmm. Because with the podcast, it's like, yeah, sometimes people will be like, I like it or whatever. But it's not like that instant, is this funny? Do you enjoy this type of deal? Right? Yeah. And it's also cool that I made people that don't know me laugh.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, that's true.
If it would have been just all the people that knew me, I would have been like, that's debatable, whether I did good or not. But the people who have no bias were also laughing, so I was like, okay, cool.
If you would have went on a little bit longer, I was planning on but then, obviously, you were only up there for a little bit, so I was like, well, it's already too late now. But the next time, when I record, I'm just going to...
I told Kev before the show, I was
Shout out Kev the comedian.
How long am I going to do? I was like, because we talked about 5 minutes, right? Yeah. And he was like, you want to do more? And I was like, absolutely not.
Yeah.
I want to do a solid 5. I've wrote these jokes. I've been practicing them in the shower while I'm driving. Like, I practiced that set and wrote those jokes specifically for that. And I was, well, except for that third joke about being a dad. That was just like in the moment off the top of my head or whatever. Which actually turned out okay, I think. But that also going off the dome, as you can see, threw me off because I couldn't figure out how to transition after that. But I picked it back up, I think, and delivered the 2 darkest jokes. So
and we'll put it right here.
Yeah.
So
maybe we'll talk about it later.
One. We really hope you enjoyed that. Didn't Blake do such a great job right there? Man.
No. We just made Tyus watch it before the podcast, so he didn't go into it completely blind. So now Tyus gets to give his 100% true feeling, no bias as a friend, how he felt it went.
Okay, so it's interesting to hear that... Hold on. Sorry. It's interesting to hear that, like, you said that you wrote some of it, because to me, whenever I was looking at it, it seemed like the whole thing was like improv, which for the most part I thought was pretty good. I mean, a little bit of it made me laugh a little bit, but I'm not gonna lie, more of the funny parts to me was the shock value of the dude in the crowd. Like, his face about your jokes. Dark humor is not his thing.
No, whatsoever. His eyebrows were all the way up.
But yeah, pretty dope for the first try. I mean, most people don't even get up there for their first try, so I give it to you for that.
I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
There we go.
But it's also cool that you say that, because as I wrote those jokes, I wanted to deliver it as natural as possible. I didn't want to go up there and seem like I was acting or that I was like trying to play the part of a comedian. I'm like, I want to be funny while being me.
Yeah.
And I also want people to check out the podcast.
Yeah. Whenever when you ended it with that, I was like, oh, thank God he ended it with the podcast.
Yeah.
That's the perfect way.
Oh yeah, I knew. I was like, no, you think I'm gonna do this without, Even though
there.
you didn't get the whole part on video, but he did say from the 1722 podcast before I came out. I don't.
Well,
think
remember we realized that we everyone's clapping through it.
Yeah.
That's why. I got it, but everyone's clapping through it, so you don't.
They had me sign a picture after the show.
Oh, yeah.
And I put Blake 1722. Always promoting.
Oh, yeah. Which, by the way, this all happened at 127 Main, by the way, in Morgantown.
Yeah.
So.
And all the other comedians were cool, and like everyone did a good job. It was fun.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah, I'd do it again.
Mm-hmm.
It coming out to Hatebreed, like it almost felt like I was about to come out to a wrestling match.
Yeah.
Like when I pulled that door.
You should have had
open.
some fog going.
I know. I was hoping. I was like, "Where's my fog?" Oh, I should have been like Eminem. Where's my fog at?
Yeah.
I can't see the fog.
There's no fog in my headphones.
But I'll tell you, it's a crazy fucking feeling when you pull that door open and you see people sitting there and the lights are on and like the music's booming and shit and people are clapping.
I was really hoping that you were going to come out wild and be like, "Who's ready? Let's get ready to rumble!" I thought you were going to go.
But I was like, I'm gonna stick to the script. So that's what I did. Except for like I didn't know what to do while people were clapping, and sadly I said yes sir, and I hate that.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, he was like, yes sir.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes sir.
Detest it. But
You did it though.
it's only because the music was still going, everyone was clapping. I'm like, what do I do here?
Mm-hmm.
I guess I should have went the wild route. And let's be honest, if I wasn't wearing my hat, I would have been, because I would have just started headbanging because I don't know what else to do in that moment.
You could have, while everyone's clapping, under your breath, you could have been like, B-I-N-G-O, and then just start like doing stuff, and then when the music ends, people realize what you're singing, and then they like, what? Why are you singing that? You're like, oh, sorry, I didn't, you caught me.
Yeah.
You know, play into it or whatever.
If I knew how to dance, I'd go out there and like do the Dougie or something that doesn't fit at all.
Oh,
Probably get
man.
a chuckle. But
See,
I don't know any dance moves.
Stanky leg?
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but I know it's a thing.
Yeah.
Seeing you try to do the Dougie on stage before a stand-up show would probably be the funniest fucking thing ever.
Yeah. Maybe one day I'll change enough in life to where I can dance.
Do a Dougie.
I feel like that's still like a good
The sixth
15
show.
years away.
Yeah, the sixth show.
I'll have to be like 55 and rich before I ever dance, I think.
You've danced. Get
Moshed.
the fuck out of here. No, you've danced.
When have I ever danced?
When you've been drunk at the house, me and Jacob Edson.
Oh yeah, I did do the Carlton one time so hard that I ripped the blinds off of Mom's window.
Yeah.
And she was livid when she woke up.
And then you have
He
the...
was doing the Carlton with the blinds.
No, I was doing them next to him, and I was so fucking drunk that I fell.
Yeah.
And I grabbed the blinds as I fell and ripped them all down.
It was like dominoes. They all just came with them.
Yeah.
Damn.
And they walked in, 10 minutes later?
Yeah.
Oh, good lord.
Those were the days.
Those were the days. That was a wild time.
Yeah. Okay, so I forgot about that, but I can't think of too many times. Okay, maybe with you and like Jacob, but other than that, I can't think of. I've never been to a club to dance.
No.
I've never slow danced with a girl.
Mm-hmm.
And between us three and everyone who watches this, I guess, I have no interest in slow dancing with a girl.
It is awkward.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
So you want to slow dance with a man?
I'll tell you, not preferably.
Oh, okay.
But I would.
Yeah.
I suppose it would probably, if for the sake of comedy, though, I would be willing to slow dance with a man probably before a woman. It would feel less awkward if I was able to
think-
think
I don't know
it was
about
funny.
it. Slow dancing is like really close.
It would be pretty fucking funny, though, if we did a skit where me and you are slow dancing, you're a woman or I'm a woman, and then we are, like, dancing to Put Your Head on My Shoulder by Paul Anka.
Yeah.
Like that slow 50s music. And we're, like, just,
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
dancing in a ballroom.
For that, I could probably get through it.
Yeah.
Because then I'd be like, oh, there's a benefit to this. But slow dancing, it's awkward as hell. I
I mean,
don't
would
know
you
that I
rather
got
do that
it
or
in me.
crump
Yeah,
dance?
imagine doing that at your wedding and everybody's watching you do
Yeah.
it.
Well, I was going to say, I'll put this on record. The only time I will do it is
Yeah, it's at the wedding.
is when Kate and I get married one day, because I know that's something that's important to her, and I know that if I do it,
Yeah.
that'll show
How
everything
much
that I
it
need to
is.
say, because I would literally not
Yeah,
do that for anyone else.
Why
in the
don't
world,
people
so.
dance at funerals? Like, why can't you Why can't you
because
celebrate?
I think dancing's supposed to be.
No, I'm saying, like, instead of being mourning and dark about it, like, why
Right.
can't, if someone's a dancing and they love to dance and enjoy life, what's wrong about people dancing if the person loved to, you know?
Right.
You know, like, I guess could look morbid, but to me, if the person loved it and that's one of their things, I don't think there'd be anything wrong with that.
No, I guess it depends on the person.
Yeah, like, if it was me, no, but,
Yeah.
What's her name, J-Lo, if she wanted dancers, it would make sense.
Yeah. I mean, movies make dancing look fun. Like when everyone's dancing and like
Oh, yeah,
it looks
gotta
like a
kick
good
it
time
up,
or
step
whatever.
what is it, step to the yard?
Stomp the yard.
Stomp the yard,
And
yeah.
step up.
Okay.
I say Step Up made that shit look real cool.
Yeah, I swear to God.
My favorite's Honey, You Got Served.
I'm like...
Both of those movies are pretty dope. Though.
No, honestly, I don't give a fuck about dance, but I love all those dance movies.
No,
Same.
they are good for real. Oh my God. That's
And
like
you know, I guess
I
like
miss
the
the era dance
Jabberwockies
movies.
or whatever.
I follow them on Instagram still. They don't really do much, but
Yeah,
I do
it's
miss
mind
those
blowing.
guys. Yeah.
yeah, that whole dance late 2000s
America's
culture
Best
does
Dance
not-
Crew was the shit.
That's what I'm saying. That dance
MTV,
culture around the late 2000s is not around anymore.
Yeah. It's cool.
Well, it
that,
probably
like, other
is, but
people
not-
want to do it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, for me, I don't have the balls. Is what I'm saying. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm saying I don't have it in me to be able to do it
Mm-hmm.
because to me, dancing looks like the most vulnerable thing you could ever do.
Shout out to Jabberwockies. Yeah, because that's... I don't know
I'm
how
sure
the fuck
they still
do
probably
that.
Well, they
got,
do it
like,
with a
1 million
mask,
followers.
so
What do you mean?
they dance with masks on.
Oh, yeah.
So I mean, it might be a little bit, I don't know, easier for them.
Oh, true.
That's true.
And it's
They
maybe
would
like...
take them off after. So.
And there's like 10 of them. It's not one
Well,
to
I'm saying
one.
not even on that level though. Like I'm saying going to like if I went to a club or a bar, people are dancing and I got on the dance floor to dance, I would feel like everyone's watching me. It would feel like I'm having to testify in church all over again.
I told this ballroom dancing story like 50 times, but yeah, that shit was mad pressure to have to dance on that stage and have so many people watching you. You can't even fucking see them because there's so much light.
Oh, good God. Good God.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
I've danced at church, obviously.
And I
to
don't
the
know
Holy
why,
Ghost,
but that weird asses was like, just make sure you're making eye contact with the person you're dancing with. So me and no girl just staring at each other the entire time.
Oh, yeah, fuck
and
that.
we don't even
I-
talk.
no, no,
We
no.
don't even- I don't even like know her.
Yeah, that's weird.
But
What
yeah,
the fuck?
it was.
I can't make eye contact with nobody.
kind of odd.
Like, stop it. See, I can't even
I
look
wasn't
at
even
you.
looking in your eyes.
Oh, okay. I thought you were. It
No.
made me look. It made me feel weird right then and there.
Mm.
So no.
See, I have a trick. Oh, whoops. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit the table. When I am looking at someone's face, I look straight into the barrel. I don't look in the eyes. But they think I am.
I guess
Which is this, by the way.
maybe I could like start looking at like their forehead,
I don't know what this is.
so they think I'm looking at them.
That's too high. Like, okay, look.
Their nose?
Look, hold on. Let's see. Where am I looking at?
I don't know.
See? I'm
But
looking
I
at your
can't-
forehead. It's
I
weird.
can't look at you any longer.
Wow. Okay, I see how it is.
No, it makes me so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Well, our old fucking pastor of back in the day with the, the gray hair, the silver dick, he would make me handshake.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, look in the eyes. So I would, and then I'd be like this. And while he'd be shaking me, I would just be like, how are you doing? And he'd be like, I'm doing good. And I'd be like, fantastic.
Terrifying.
Yeah,
You got, like,
because...
that John Cena shit going on. Like a robot.
Oh, man. Yeah, he's 100% a robot. Shit. Fuck Peacemaker. I haven't even watched it and I won't, but fuck John Cena.
I remember a girl called me out about that in the 5th grade when I was talking to her, and it changed my entire life. I'm glad she did that. Because she was like, how come you don't look me in my eyes whenever you talk to me? You're like looking at the ground. I was like, I never really thought about that. But I did kind of like her, though. But I was like, yeah, maybe I should. And then from that point on, I just started looking people in their eyes. I mean, it just depends on who I'm looking at.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess if it's like a serious conversation, but I can't like keep a constant eye contact with someone while I'm talking to them.
Well, that's just weird. If me and you are talking for 15 minutes straight, not me and you, but anybody, and we're just...
Yeah.
Just blinking.
What the fuck? Yeah. What if we blink at the same time?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, God. No, that's weird.
But I can't do it probably for more Like I said, unless it's a serious situation, I would say on average more than 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Unless you were like, okay, let's try, and then I would be like, okay, well, to beat the challenge, so I'll get through it. But other than
If
that,
I'm
naturally,
pissed,
it won't happen.
Yeah, I was about to say, if I'm pissed,
Yeah.
I will look you straight in your eyes the entire
Yeah,
day.
that's what I'm saying. If
Yeah.
that's a different situation.
But if I'm just not in the mood, then yeah, it's not gonna happen at all. But I would say every single boss of mine has probably got my dead stare down the barrel look, but right in the eyes 100%. Like, hey, Austin, you work tomorrow? And I'm just like, yeah, I do. And they're like, oh my god, that's the Grim Reaper in that man's soul. But really, I'm listening to anime music. So.
Yeah, that's an interesting thought. I wonder what people think we listen to at work.
Well, I know for a fact people probably think I'm crazy. Because the other day, I went from tapping on the sink, and then I just started laughing my ass off. So they're probably like, wow, that dude is 100% autistic. We need to cut down his pay grade. But, yeah, because... but they, I think for you, it probably makes sense. Mm-hmm. They're like, probably, oh, you're a metal guy. Your ringtone for the longest time, everyone knew it,
Yeah.
But...
That's the biggest reason why I keep it on vibrate.
Yeah. Well,
because I was tired of every time my phone rang, Post would start mimicking my guitar riff on the...
Yeah, that was... I miss those days. That was so fucking funny.
You don't know who Knock Loose is, so don't disrespect me. Yeah, I guess that's true. But I listen to a lot of podcasts as well. But I'm always afraid people can hear... It doesn't bother me if people can hear the music, but it bothers me if they can hear the podcast for some reason.
That's why...
So if I'm walking by someone and I feel like it's getting loud, I'll turn it down.
Yeah. That's why I can't listen to music when we're, like, closing. Or podcasts when we're closing and, like, everything's turned off and I'm mopping. Because if I go to take it out, I realize how loud it is because nothing's on in the restaurant. And then I'll be like, oh my god. That means everyone's been hearing me while I'm walking around for the past, like, 20 minutes.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Not
I
good.
start to get self-conscious.
Yeah.
If I'm, like, on the line and it's busy, I'm not so worried about it. But, like, if I'm slicing meat in the back and it's dead as hell,
Yeah.
they can probably hear it.
Oh, for sure.
So I try to turn it down.
Yeah.
Especially if I'm listening to, like, Bobby Lee, who laughs extremely loud. I'm
Or
like,
yells.
yeah, you can hear that shit.
Yeah.
For sure.
Or you got Eric Griffin's, whoa, whoa, whoa. That's probably loud as a motherfucker. But, yeah, I mean, I honestly can't even fathom having a job now where I can't listen to podcasts. Because I've realized, you and I, or actually, me, I have worked at Cambridge for 2 years last week.
Damn.
Yeah. Which is insane.
It's been 2 years for me in November.
Yeah.
Longest job I've ever had.
Mm-hmm.
Feels weird.
Yeah.
Hope this podcast saved me. From hell.
It will. I know it will.
I don't like the idea of... I don't mind working, but I don't like the idea of working for someone else or doing the whole, like, 9 to 5 type of life.
Or 5 to 9 or any of that bullshit. Yeah.
I'd rather create
Mm-hmm.
and have fun and get paid and enjoy what I'm doing.
If we could do what we did on a few Sundays ago, where we just recorded podcasts all day with different people, and then we got home, we packed it all away, and then we just spent the rest of the night just chilling, playing video games, and watching podcasts.
Mm-hmm.
That's the life.
Yeah.
That's the life.
Absolutely.
And you can call me lazy, but you know what? I'm better than you. So.
Well, the only people that would judge, I think, would be the ones who would be jealous that they have to work and we get paid for doing what we love.
Yeah, that's true. And then people are like,
because
I
used to not understand it, and I used to be like so judgmental of like YouTubers and shit.
Yeah.
Like the whole like, hey guys, welcome to whatever. Like, but now I'm like, okay, I kind of get it, and you're doing something and getting paid and kind of living the dream. So I'm not really.
You get to
choose
everything.
It's for me or not is debatable.
Yeah.
Because you know what? Fuck it, I talk shit.
Yeah.
It's not for me at all. I hate it.
Mm-hmm.
But I respect that you make a living doing that.
I think one of these times we need to do an entrance like that, or an intro. We need to do the hackiest, cliche YouTuber intro.
We need to do more vlogs.
Oh, yeah.
We'll start all those out that way.
You don't have to tell me twice. If you get me, like, out in public and we're doing something, not if we're, like, going to a gas station or Walmart, I'm not going to fucking film that shit.
Yeah.
But if we're, like, doing, like, when we went to AEW, or if we go to SummerSlam, or obviously we're going, you know, this weekend to watch a pay-per-view, yeah, Vlog City. All that shit is Vlog City.
We could start taking walks and then vlog those.
I don't know about that.
People do that a lot.
Oh,
I
yeah,
see a
that's
lot
true.
of people just like walking, like families will be like, yeah, we're taking the dogs on a walk.
Yeah.
So if we did that and then found a way to make it funny.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Why
we
not?
could be like, taking the family out for a walk, and then all of a sudden, like, behind us are, like, people, like, fucking, like, in the corner, like, from, like, heroin overdose or something. It's just, like, the complete opposite of what that shit is. I don't know how people watch that. Vlogs or blogs, like, I think funny vlogs, hell yeah, if they're doing something.
Mm-hmm.
But if someone's just sitting there, the camera's facing them, and they're like, so today I woke up, I did the dishes, and I cut some peppers, I took a bath. It's like, why?
I mean, like I said, it's not for me. I don't get it. But the only thing I can think of is because maybe it's relatable.
Or your life's boring enough, so you're fantasizing about cutting peppers in a nice house.
Yeah, that's true too. I don't know.
Yeah.
But if we can do it and find a way to make money,
Oh, yeah.
I'll do it.
That's right. We don't even do that, so we're already better than most of those people. We just don't have the fame yet.
We'll
Remember,
get there.
we talk shit.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
whoops, I forgot the camera.
Alright, talk shit about something right now, on the spot.
Talk shit about something. Fucking Mexicans. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
You did say that you had something that you wanted to rant about.
Oh, yeah, okay. So I will decide to rant about it, okay? Social issues, okay, are ridiculous when it comes to profiling, alright?
Okay.
And Blake got profiled earlier at work, alright? By this little blonde motherfucker, alright? Who came up to him, Tyus, okay? Or not even him. Came up to one of our other employees, right? And was like, hey, so can you make my food? And he was like, yeah. And he was like, but she was like, but I want you to make it. Not anyone else, right?
Mm-hmm.
Making a point that she did not want Blake to make her food, okay? And I have a problem with that because Blake, as everyone knows in any restaurant you're ever going to work at, you knew it at Freddy's, Blake makes the best food.
Yeah.
Blake makes the best shit, you know, it's going to be the best quality, the most care into it. But because of this little white privilege bitch, okay, she looks at Blake and she sees him as what, like, the rough, doesn't give a fuck, he's quiet, he could kill me, he's going to kidnap me. So I don't want him making my food. I want the guy who makes raw burgers and tenders that are fucking rubbery as a motherfucker. I want him to make my fucking food. Ponytail bitch. But, you know.
Alright, well, you know what, I'll
off.
say it. Okay, we're talking about Post. He's been on here and I say it to his fucking face.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm going to say a couple things. I'm a great cook.
That's what I'm saying.
The best in there, and I put the most care and quality into that food.
Yeah.
Okay? And if we're talking about profiling, if you put me up against Post, and you're talking about just who looks rougher, okay? He lives in a nice house because he still lives at home with his parents, okay? He looks like he should also be living in this trailer park,
Yeah.
but he should own one way back there in the field, and he doesn't have a bathroom. He just digs a hole,
Yeah.
okay? So don't talk to me about what's rough and what
Maybe she'll learn next time.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what the fuck? But, like, it rubbed me the wrong way so fucking bad. Just because, like, the fucking gall. But I've had that for years. The fat
I didn't
profile.
hear it, and I personally don't care because I'm like,
Oh, I know you wouldn't, but I
Yeah.
knew that I had to tell you, because if not, I would have erupted. Yeah. I just like being,
for me, I'm like, yeah, let Post cook as much as possible so I can do all the cleaning and taking care of shit so we can get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Because if I rely on him, we're not leaving till 9 o'clock. So, that's not possible.
Yeah, I'm not trying to have that. We gotta record a podcast, we gotta eat, we got other shit to do. Yeah.
I don't want to be there.
Yeah,
what I'm
I
saying.
want to do this shit. This is the fun stuff.
This is the work that I enjoy.
Yeah.
Being there is like, yeah, that's my paycheck.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I feel about it.
Yeah.
But when this becomes my paycheck,
this will be the career.
deuces.
Yeah.
Tie
Tyus
us
will
into the
have
fingers.
Then we could start making jokes to Tyus, like we do to our other friend, and we'll be like, "Man, you don't need to worry about money. We got 32 mil in the bank. Shut the fuck up. Go on with yourself."
Yeah.
And then be like, "Bro, I can't afford a Lamborghini."
Yeah.
Yes, you can, Tyus. Okay, you have enough money.
I can't. You know what I can't wait for? The day when I can be like, Matthew, you're an architect, and I make triple what you make.
Damn, Blake, why'd you have to do me like that? Jesus. I think it's
No, I won't be that guy.
No, I would never.
Well, with my friends, I'll joke like that.
Yeah.
They already know, just because we've done that for so long.
Well, it's been a long road for us, 100%. So I you can call me out on my shit right now, but I'm gonna gloat to some of you. For all the people that were like, Austin, you didn't amount to much. The Fat Faith family, pieces of shit.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. You'll see one day.
Right.
I'm going to be up there with Trump, and we're going to be huge. Okay? We're going to be on top of the world. All of us. I'm telling you.
Our day will come.
Yeah.
What was your status the other day? In your memories that you were talking about, it was, I will have victory, or we will have victory, or something.
It was like 11 years ago. Yeah, it's just like, finally, ... we will have victory. And I have no context at all what the fuck I was talking about. Oh, man.
Yeah, I have no idea from that what that timeline would be.
Yeah. Facebook memories are cool sometimes, but most of the time, it either brings up bullshit that you don't want to remember, or brings up shit that you genuinely don't fucking remember whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
Which is shit like that. Whereas Snapchat, that's why I like it with the videos, is because you're like, oh, I can see the context.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a big relief. But, if you say you don't like Snapchat, and you're like, oh, that's an old thing. Motherfucker, I got that into 2019, so you can fucking suck me off anytime, okay? Because I got into it late, and I don't plan on switching from it, because I guarantee I probably got more videos than Snap. I probably have a whole vlog that would be 5 hours long, just in Snap, of the last 1.5, 2 years of us.
Yeah.
100%.
And hopefully one day we'll be able to put it out.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's a lot of funny shit there.
Mm-hmm. Just the other day,
You guys both have a lot of stuff. I don't know. I mean, I probably have some stuff.
Yeah.
Over the years, but I'm not into that whole thing. Like, I love it when I see that you guys do it, but you'll never. It's very rare if you see me pull up my phone and actually record something.
The Santa thing is still one of my favorite videos of all time. If I ever see that, I immediately press play and hear Tyus go, Santa! And
I didn't record as much as I wanted to back at the other apartment, though. I'm kind of sad about that when I look back on it.
Yeah.
That is a good point. I feel the same. But we do have the ones that we do, though. My God. Because if you don't know, a little backstory. 1722 podcast started at a little place called 1722. Okay?
Yeah.
It's our home of our home. Our humble abode. Right? It's where we all met.
Right.
Just to give a little context once in a while for people that are just starting out.
Yeah, that's true, because some people might just listen to the newest episode.
So
we should probably pepper that in there every once in a while. I'm not going to talk about every episode.
No, I'm just going to sprinkle it in. But we all met at that house. That's the origin of this podcast. It means a whole lot to us three, I would say individually, and it means a whole lot to our future. Anytime in anytime in the future when we get successful, okay, we will look back on that place and be like, yep, it was because of this bullshit right here that we're at where we're at now.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it means a whole lot. So if you don't know the name, there you go. That's why.
It's kind of like the ex-girlfriend that you have an okay relationship with.
Mm-hmm.
It's I don't want it anymore, but I look back fondly on some memories.
And then you have this place.
Yeah.
And it's like, well,
and then now it's we're in a stagnant relationship.
Yeah, because as you can see, we have a lot of cool shit, and it's a nice place. But let's be honest, there's just something about that old place that's not going to ever be... it's never going to be touched.
I just think it's because life has changed. Our lives have changed.
Oh, well, yeah, that's true.
Since back then.
Land was pre-Panty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just feel like a lot of things were different.
Mm-hmm.
And we lived together.
Yeah,
That makes
that's
a
true.
huge difference.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I plan to once this shit's going.
Yeah.
I don't see why, because I mean, we're going to be touring all the time anyway. Because we'll be coming to Wichita, Kansas in 2028. So,
Hell yeah.
yeah. On the
Mark your calendars.
1722 World Tour. Opening this guy right here. 15 songs before we come out.
Oh shit.
Mhm.
He's gonna do music and then
15
we're gonna do
songs.
Yeah, he has a
What do we do?
2-hour set, and then we have an hour show after.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Do we perform with him at any point or no?
We come out at the last song.
Okay.
Because he raps the 1722 podcast at that point. It's in that's the fifth theme song. It's his rap.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We could think about doing one all of us together at some point.
Oh yeah. Tyus is like, we go hard, and then we go into it. He's rapping and we're in the
for
back
the
like, whoa,
current
whoa.
time, I'm pretty happy with the theme song, so I don't want to change it for the time being. Until we find something that is like better,
Yeah.
then I'm down.
Oh, that's true.
But I'm down with like trying to create something.
Mm.
But if we felt like this isn't good enough or whatever,
Yeah.
then I say we hold off and then try it here and there, and then once we strike gold,
Mm-hmm.
then we'll change the theme song.
Yeah.
Regardless of what it is, what it sounds like, whatever.
Yeah. I mean, it's the same with everything else about, I would say, all television or media, whatever, food. You kind of have to evolve,
Mm-hmm.
right? So, I mean, it makes sense that it won't be the thing forever. But for the time being, I'm really liking
But
what
my
we got
thing
going on.
is like, with a TV show, you wouldn't like it if your favorite TV show changed their theme song. You become used to it. Like, imagine if Family Matters changed their theme song.
Oh, true. Yeah.
That's one of the greatest.
But I was just going to say, I mean, anime changes every, 40 episodes, 30
Mhm.
episodes.
Yeah. I'll be the first to tell you that all this on the wall is strictly because of Austin. I
Well,
like
hey, you're
anime
in
on
my
a very
room, okay?
small... I
Yeah.
know. But this doesn't represent all of 1722.
Yeah.
I like...
Oh,
Anime.
hold on. We should probably put this at the beginning of the episode. This is not an anime episode. We are in Austin's room. It's not anime. Just chance.
In fact, we're going to name this episode, This Is Not an Anime Episode. Because every week we will swap out these posters
Yeah.
to breathe a little bit of life
Yeah.
into the podcast and show different
Mm-hmm.
influences.
Yeah.
So from now on, if we see any posters we want, just pick them up because we need to swap them out.
Yeah, exactly.
We got enough in the house to swap for a while.
I
but
mean,
eventually
I
we're going to have to
have
start doing the same thing.
2 over there, 2 over there, 2 over there that we could switch with that just in 5 episodes. So,
True.
yeah.
No, I mean, I don't mind anime. It's not completely for me.
Yeah.
But I do think if you watch anime, like, you're immature.
Oh, wow, okay.
You know?
You have a tiny dick, so,
Yeah.
I hope you guys know that, you pieces of shit who watch anime. Good lord, I can't believe you guys.
Although
Pussies.
I probably do represent the look of a guy. I probably do look like I would be a big anime fan, though.
No, not whatsoever.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm fat. I got a beard.
Mm-hmm.
My hair's getting long.
I
I
think
thought that was like
to me
all
though.
the characters.
You seem more of someone who would be into like Star Wars or Star Trek than anime, or like you would be into like Doctor Who.
I am into none of those things on a deep level at all.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But that's
Star
funny.
Wars would be the only thing that's close, and even that is
You're
like
not deep into
I
it.
enjoy it.
Yeah. I don't.
So-
Yeah, I can't get into it.
Other
We've talked
than
about that on here.
music and I guess wrestling, but even wrestling now, I don't watch it all the time.
Mhm.
So it's like it's not that I don't care. I'm just not as invested as I once
Yeah.
was. But like music and wrestling are the only things that I've ever like kept up with and cared about
Mhm.
and had knowledge and stuff like that. So
It's funny that you say that though. That just to bring something up because I want to do it. You said that you don't like anime, which that's fine, whatever. But Toonami though, you remember Toonami?
yeah,
He remembers Toonami.
That is a fact.
they're
I would turn
finally
the channel every time it would come on. I
yeah.
remember.
Well, you know what? That's why people don't like you when you were younger. Okay.
They
They're
hasn't
finally
changed today.
You got- They are finally bringing back One Piece after like 15 years. I know. Are you believing me?
They're bringing back. They're bringing back One Piece?
Yeah, they are. One Piece. Oh,
Oh my! They're bringing back One Piece.
Tyus'
So what
ears
does
are
that mean? They're bringing back reruns, or are they gonna play new shit?
All right, so just to give like a 5-second thing, they stopped at like episode like 50, 100. There's like 800 more episodes since. So the
Yeah.
people who only watched it back in the day on Toonami think it ended 20 years ago, 15 years ago.
Just like I did with Dragon Ball Z.
Exactly.
But
They
why,
cut the
is there a reason
Toonami
why they
cut it
do
off.
that though? Like why, if there's a whole show,
Mhm.
why do they cut it off at a certain point? Why don't they just
Well, Toonami.
like do they end up like not getting the rights anymore, or
They canceled it because they were like, we don't want, it's too long, and it's weekly, so you can't really keep up with that.
Mhm.
And then apparently the like, as anyone knows, Dragon Ball and Naruto are, like we've talked about, they're the echelon of anime in America, where One Piece in America at that time was pretty much like the popularity of this podcast. So it's, not much at that time. So Toonami was like, yeah, fuck you. We're just going to get you off.
Right.
Where now One Piece is finally becoming like huge in America. So Toonami's like, yeah, let's pull that shit back and let's get some viewership. So only I just wanted to mention it because it's like, oh, you finally, realize you're fucking wrong, you piece of shit.
Right.
So yeah, fuck Toonami, but also shout out Toonami.
Shout it out. Let's switch topics because Tyus hasn't talked because this is very isolating for him. I don't feel like he knows
I
much
am
about One
definitely
Piece.
seeking into the audio engineering. I have just been listening to the audio.
Yeah. So let's talk about something that Tyus cares about. Tyus, talk about something and go.
I have not really been doing too much this week. Damn. I don't know.
Okay.
All right.
Blank.
All right. Okay.
Literally just been listening.
Shit. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that though.
No.
Yeah.
Honestly, we don't do a whole lot. That's
Yeah.
I guess the issue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've said before.
There's not too much I care about, really. I mean,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
watch
that's how
the
I
same
feel,
stuff, so it's like it's nothing to talk about. I mean, I could talk about Euphoria, but that's not even in the range right now.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying.
And then we'd be isolated because we haven't seen it. So.
I mean, you guys could talk about it, and then I can
Yeah.
make quotes.
I mean, I haven't seen it, so
I say I
can
always
talk about
give a little minute thing about it, so anybody that watches, I guess you can play off of it. But I don't think there's gonna be
hour.
I don't think there's gonna be another season after this.
it. Oh shit!
I think it's gonna end badly.
Damn. Well, Kate and I were talking about watching it, so next time she comes over, we're going to, and I want to get caught up.
Yeah, it's crazy. I see a lot of people say that they get caught up on that stuff, and they say that season 1 is pretty hard for them. But season 2 is nothing like that, though.
Really?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's not that intense, which sucks for people trying to get into it because you can never get into it because that's like 8 episodes of heavy shit.
Right.
But yeah, I ain't gonna go on about that shit.
Seems like that's most
It's a nice show,
nowadays. Like they start off brutal, like Squid Game.
Yeah.
People are like, oh, that's cool, and then after people were like, oh, okay, I'm kind of, and it's like, it got better though.
Yeah.
Like that's, I don't understand.
feel the
Like you
same
start
way.
off bad, and then people like.
That's my only gripe with Squid Game, is that I think it starts off with the coolest
Mm-hmm.
and most brutal of.
And then now clearly with Euphoria as well.
Yeah.
It starts off great in season 1, which again, I don't know. Never gonna watch it. But obviously everyone else says that. And then now season 2 is not as you said, like brutal, R-rated or whatever.
Right.
So it's just like, why make the switch?
Well, I mean, it kind of is. It's just not like, I don't know. I don't know how to describe that shit. I don't know. The content's not as heavy as it once was because everybody done synced into their roles and stuff like that. It's more of a story. Because they were just throwing out shock value the first time. That's
Oh,
what
okay.
it felt
Well, then
like.
they're okay. Well, that makes sense. So it's kind of like when Game of Thrones came out. They were like HBO was just like, hey, kill this person off, kill that person off, kill this. Let's do this scene, that scene to just hype up the gratuity.
Yeah.
Or not gratuity, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean
That's gotta be an
I
HBO
think
thing.
they do it just because it makes it feel more gripping, and then people are like, what's gonna happen?
Yeah, I was about to
next?
say, they show every story and, like, every little detail. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. I don't know. Some shows it works, some shows it
Yeah.
doesn't. I like it though.
Yeah, like,
I want to watch Euphoria.
that show really has, like, kind of no point other than the Rue situation, but I can't, like, stop watching that shit.
I mean,
But
it
Fez
could
is
be
more
one of those
featured
shows
this time.
where they'll just put out a season every once in a while, like every couple of years type deal.
Nah, I think Rue's gonna die, bro.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Why don't they just do it like Stranger Things, though?
because she ain't giving no fucks.
Like you said, why don't they just take breaks in it? Unless she does die, then obviously you can't.
Maybe
but-
she's too busy now. or
Well,
something.
I did see that HBO Max, like, announced Degrassi was coming back, so I don't know. They might... I mean, there might not be room for both of those things.
What? Oh my god! So you're gonna? So you're hold on. So you're telling me that there's going to be in the same year, or at least in the same?
Oh, they're not going
Area.
to bring out Degrassi till next year.
Oh, okay. Because
Yeah.
I was gonna say, did you see that fucking piece of shit Bel Air trailer for the new
Yeah.
Fresh Prince?
I'm not going to watch that shit.
No.
I
Yeah.
couldn't even get through the
Fuck
trailer.
you,
It pissed me off
HBO.
so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's talk about that for a second.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't like. First of all, fuck all the reboots.
Well, let's just
It
give a little
never works.
context.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So Fresh Prince, they're remaking it on No, is it HBO Max?
I think so, right?
I
It-
think it was Paramount Plus, maybe. I don't remember.
I don't
It's
know.
one of the
anyway,
big
it's one of the
ones.
streaming services, and they are not making it anything like the original.
Yeah.
It's like serious, and the family's not the same. Like obviously, it's not gonna be the same people, but like the whole vibe is off.
Yeah.
Like it's supposed to be funny and heartwarming, and this is like it feels like a drama or
And-
I'm
something.
saying.
And they're trying to portray it like there's no difference in the family members.
Yeah.
Like,
And first of all, Uncle Phil, he's got to be fat. The whole
Yeah.
point is Will's making jokes about his
And-
fat uncle the entire time. That's I don't care about.
and
what
Uncle
day and age,
Phil
that's
isn't
Fresh
a
Prince.
dick.
Yeah,
They made him a dick in the trailer already.
I mean, I didn't like I said I couldn't
Because he
even-
like hugs Will and he's like, "Yeah, we're gonna talk later," and then like pats him on the head, and then Will looks at him, and it's like that never fucking happened.
Mhm.
He never did that.
Trying to rewrite history.
Yeah, exactly. And again, if you don't know Fresh Prince is, Will Smith's the greatest sitcom of all time, laugh track, but they got rid of the laugh track, so it's already wrong.
Right.
Jeffrey, when he opens the door, is I think 18, so that doesn't work. Vivian is super fucking young compared to all the other
Yeah.
Vivians. And again, I know it's like, well, you can't rewrite the original, it's not going to be as good. But you're not even doing anything like it.
Right.
This would be the worst idea I think television's probably ever had.
Well, they're just taking the name basically.
And
Like you would have been
Putting it
better
on
off
something.
just ripping off the idea of Fresh Prince,
Yeah.
but not making it Fresh Prince.
yeah, exactly.
Like just have a kid arrive from
Mhm.
like a rough neighborhood and live with a family.
Yeah.
And do that because that's nothing like what Fresh Prince is.
Hmm.
I mean, let's be honest. No matter what it is, I would have been like, "Fuck this," because you can't remake the greatness that is.
I
Fresh
genuinely believe though, if we all would have been sitting here,
Mhm.
and if it would have been a sitcom, like a normal sitcom, laugh track, all that, I would have watched the first episode
Prince. Yeah,
just to try it.
right.
But them doing this and pulling this fucking swerve, I have absolutely no interest whatsoever.
yeah,
Because it's not a test. It's not like, oh, it's the first episode.
Right.
Like, no, this is the show.
yeah.
It's pretty much just Empire.
That's what I'm saying. It's like the original was you had like these heavy moments, but you also had like where it's funny and
Cheerful.
they found a way to bring it back and make it,
Yeah.
like I said, heartwarming and light. But that
It already
they're not
seems-
even trying to make it that way.
It
I don't
seems
think.
so grim already.
Yeah,
Like, god damn.
not interested.
No, not whatsoever. And anyone who came up with that idea, you gotta... you will not be happy with the turnout. Well, I'm gonna let you know that right now. Because the turnout of that fucking show, you are not gonna make your money on.
we should right now we should make a prediction or a bet to see how many seasons we think it'll last.
I will say 1 or
I'll
under.
say it's just going through 1.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna say 1.
Yeah.
And that's only because they'll probably put it all out at once.
And then never touch it again.
But I don't think it'll get to season 2.
No.
Unless,
like I said last night when we were watching it, the only way we get to season 2 is if people of today who did not watch the original at all love it and think that's what the story is and they binge it. That's the only way.
But I'm saying if you're a fan of the original, I don't see how that's going to entice you to watch it at all.
That's what I'm saying. The people who don't watch the...
Because it's,
never
like I
watched
said,
it.
it's literally just taking the name.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not the same show.
Even they've made Will look all like poor and like super gangster. And I'm like, but he still has rich fucking clothes and shit on.
Right.
He's just with the backwards hat.
Yeah.
And then they give him their clothes, like a suit, and it's like he didn't look any more or less rich than he did when he was in Philly.
Mm-hmm.
So you're already, again, you're fucking it up.
Could have been great.
No, I'm so sick of the fucking remakes.
I'm lying.
Yeah, it
I hope
wouldn't.
they don't fuck up the Proud Family remake though.
But at least that's the cartoon, not a live action.
And
at least-
remake?
Yeah, and at
Yeah,
least the
remember?
voices. I think it comes out next month.
All the
they came
people
out with a
in that.
trailer like months ago. But yeah, the voices are all back, I believe.
Oh, hell yeah. See, it'll probably work for a cartoon.
Except Sticky, probably.
Well, you never know. Maybe that's what caused them to start cleaning up a little bit. Maybe
There's 2 people technically that probably will not be in it. Him and Cortez or whatever. You know, that motherfucker. Sugar Mama's boyfriend, because of the guy who plays him, got canceled. Well, was one of the first people to ever get canceled.
Who is it again? Oh, Carlos Mencia, right?
Yeah, Carlos Mencia.
Yeah. But you never know.
Well, no, he's on podcasts and shit now, so he's got to be getting out of the
He
light.
was just in a movie.
People might not look much into it because they're not really seeing him.
Right.
Sure, he just does the laugh.
And he got canceled for stealing jokes, not for being a pervert or something. So he's probably all right.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, shout out Pratt Family, man. That's such a good show.
Love it.
Oh my god.
What about Sugar Mama? The lady that plays her, she's still living.
I don't even remember the trailer too much like that, but she was in it. I don't know if she talked.
Oh, okay.
Ah, shit. Well, I'll watch that after this then. For sure.
Yeah, I need to watch it. I might have and just don't remember.
Yeah, if it came out a few months ago, I mean, that's probably what happened.
That's one of my favorite shows of all time.
We used to watch me, you, and Dad used to watch that shit.
Yeah.
All the fucking time. Because he thought, what's his name? Was that Oscar or whatever? The dad?
Yeah, Oscar Proud.
Yeah, Oscar Proud.
Proud Snacks.
Yeah. I mean, he has to be one of the funniest dads in television.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I just think, I think it still holds up today when I watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you watch, the first season or whatever,
it's
still hilarious. It's still, it's just a well-done show.
And, it's got a good story, and, actually, for a Disney show, there's actually progression in some stuff.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
I love it. You want to make a phone call?
Oh, hell yeah. We need to...
want to promote the podcast again?
Oh, nice. We got to look, though, at...
Yeah. All right. So, you keep talking, and then I will find a number, and I'll pass you the phone as it's ringing, and we'll see if we can get a hold of somebody.
All right,
Well,
so...
actually, Tyus, give us a place, a state that we should call, a city and state.
The Royal Rumble is this weekend.
So where's that at?
St. Louis.
Ooh, St. Louis. What's the area code for St. Louis? Let us know in the comments.
Missouri.
Missouri. But from now on, at the end of every episode, we're gonna call people and promote the podcast and see how it goes. Because who gives a fuck what they're if they promote it or
Call a
not?
restaurant or a department store.
I say, should we lure a man with the Royal? Hey, did you know Royal Rumble's this weekend? You know what else comes out the day after that? The 1722 podcast.
You gotta always make sure we tell them that they're on the podcast too, just to see if they like it or if they don't.
Oh man, I can't wait.
So, restaurants or
Yeah, we could do restaurants, department stores. Should we do something at home? Or is that too far?
I just feel like it would be hard to find a number of getting a hold of somebody.
Oh, that's yeah.
The
that's
Guy
actually
Fieri dive and taco joint. That's 24 hours.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
All right, we'll try it out.
Okay, if I pick up the phone, Guy Fieri's on the other line. We're getting famous, fellas.
All right.
Well, we've been to the other place, and he's just ate there.
Yeah.
So, if you get in and get to talk to him,
Mm-hmm.
so
Yeah, if he's like, yo, what's up, guys? How you doing? 1722 Podcast?
These reviews are hilarious.
you're on the 1722
They're so
podcast, and you got a minute to win it.
Nice. I love that. Oh, I love that. Did you find one?
Let's say I got numbers on deck.
All the restaurants I'm looking at in St. Louis are all closed.
Yeah, I'm in Kansas City right now.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So
Well,
I
then you
guess-
go for it.
All right. Do you want to give him? Or we can do it with my phone.
You can say, you can just put it right here and I'll just talk like that.
Make sure it's on speaker.
Yeah.
Yeah, they close at 2 a.m. All right.
Alright. Let's do this.
Maybe close to a snowball.
Thank you for calling, guys. CC speaking. I'm out there.
Hey, what's up, man? I just got a quick question for you.
Yes, sir.
Have you ever heard of the 1722 podcast that comes out every Sunday?
One more time?
Have you ever heard of the 1722 podcast? It comes out every Sunday.
I unfortunately have not.
You haven't? Well, you're on it right now, man. How do you feel?
Sick, dude.
Oh, hell yeah. That's awesome, man. Thanks. So how's
Make
work
sure you
going?
check it out on Spotify and YouTube.
I mean, it's kind of slow right now.
It's pretty slow. All right, I feel that. I just got off a few hours myself.
Right
Yeah,
now, trying to go home.
yeah, hell yeah. 1722 podcast. Fuck yeah.
I was just about to tell you.
I was gonna milk that.
Yeah, it was
I was about to
sounding a
milk
little bit
that.
robotic.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, you're on it right now. How does it feel?
That's what I was going for.
Fucking sick, dude.
Yeah, that's what I was going for. I was wanting to try to get him as like under his skin as possible.
Damn, I wish I could screen record phone calls. I just kept that for myself.
Well, he was down for the cause, if nothing else.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. And he'll remember.
Shout out the guys in Kansas City, Missouri.
Shout out Kansas City.
And what was the name of that restaurant? Should we shout it out or no? We might as well.
I said guys.
Okay, guys.
He said it on the phone.
Yeah,
I was
he
going to
said-
give
yeah.
the full
So
name, but he
shout
said
out-
guys. But shout out guys.
Yeah, shout out guys
Oh,
in
yeah, guys.
Kansas City.
When you're
Yeah.
in St. Louis, check out Guys and go talk to the guy that was just on the phone. He's a nice fella.
I
Yeah.
forgot his name.
We did not get his name.
Just talk to every guy that works there and see if it sounds the same.
Yeah. I guess that's should we end it right
Next
there?
time,
Oh
I
yeah.
want to be like,
Okay, next time one of
I
you
want to
will
hear
do
you
it.
tell somebody about this podcast on this phone call. I'll probably hang up, but still.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. One of these times, one of you motherfuckers got to do it just
Yeah.
to test it out.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I got it next time.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
You want to do it right now?
Shit.
Okay, yes.
Find another
Yeah,
restaurant.
do one right now.
Do one
Fuck it.
more phone call to end the episode?
All right.
Oh, we should end the episode by telling them, and remember, don't take shit from nobody.
Yes. Oh, that's. Oh wait,
We'll
should we
all
just
do
call
that.
that dude back again?
Someone else's voice.
He picks up with "Welcome to guys," and remember.
Fuck it. Let's
Yeah.
get him.
You could do that and remember this time.
Are y'all going to do the don't take shit from anybody?
Yeah.
Thank you for calling, guys. Nick speaking. I'm out there.
And remember, don't take shit from nobody.